welcome to another Inside Music Row. Today we'll take a little ride to celebrate the latest #1 hit with Jason Aldean. We'll also catch up with the Low Cash Cowboys at a show here in town. Finally, we'll go behind the scenes with Chris Jansen on the set of his latest music video. All this and more coming up Inside Music Row. Hey there, I'm Bailey, and I'm so glad you joined us for another Inside Music Row. We've got a special show today. This is our 300th episode, and we have tons of music and news to bring you today. Let's get started with this last weekend's ACM Awards. If you liked what you saw, you can pick up the official 2013 ACM Awards Zine Pack, a limited edition package showcasing the biggest names and brightest stars in country music. You get a 120-page magazine with 35 songs on 2 CDs for only $10. Look for the package available only at Walmart. Charlie Daniels has a special place in his heart for our troops, and he's always given his time generously to organizations that support them. His annual Yellow Ribbon Show at Nashville's Lipscomb University raises funds for veterans to attend a private university at little to no cost to them. Here's Charlie to tell why he does it.
What we like to think is that the scholarships that we're helping to provide with the event tonight and the other events we do through the year are a way to say thank you to some people who have given an awful lot for this country and that had their lives interrupted by, in many cases, some very grievous injuries. Hopefully help them to get their life jump-started and head in whatever direction they choose to head with a nice education from David Lipscomb University.
Toby Keith has always been known as an incredible songwriter, and he was honored recently by BMI with another Millionaire Award. Some of Toby's biggest hits include How Do You Like Me Now, Beer for My Horses, I Love This Bar, and Who's Your Daddy? This award recognizes the songs he's written have been played over 15 million times on the radio. What an accomplishment. Taylor Swift has gotten her new Red Tour off to a huge start. Now fans from all over the world can keep up on their smartphones by downloading All Things Taylor. You can find the app online or head on over to our Facebook page for the direct link. Now it's time to go inside the song. John Anderson's career was riding high in the early 1980s before leveling off for a bit. In the early 1990s, John wrote a song called Seminole Wind that helped re-energize his career. We had a chance to ask John why he wrote it.
I wrote that song really for myself. You know, that song came along at a time in my career when I really, I wasn't worried about commercial stuff, wasn't worried about who was going to cut what or who was going to say yay or nay. I just wrote the song because I liked it. I liked where it was going, and I wanted to write a song. Actually, I'm from Florida, and I moved here to Nashville in 1972, only to go back and visit Florida, you know, during a couple times a year. But I missed it, indeed, certain parts of it especially, like the swamps and the you know, the parts where I grew up really loving those real distinct, unique places. Well, anyway, I wanted to write a song that I was thinking, you know, my old buddies, my old school buddies, we need a song about Florida. You know, and I want to write one that we can all like. And that was basically my intentions with Seminole Wind, was just writing a good song about where I was from.
And blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy, blow across the home of the Seminoles, the alligators and the gulls.
I hope you enjoyed the performances on the ACM Awards this last weekend. Most of those artists are now hitting the road. Let's take a quick peek at who's going where and when. time for a short little break, but before we go, we have some hot new music up for grabs. We have just a couple of copies of the soon-to-be-released album from the Low Cash Cowboys. So if you want to enter this week's drawing, head on over to InsideMusicRow.com to get signed up. Now for that break, but don't go away. We'll hit a #1 party with Jason Aldean when we come back.